coming to story time with us today. Before I read the book, I just wanted to introduce everyone to Sully. Sully's the reason why we wrote the book, and he inspired the book, and he doesn't wear a raccoon costume anymore. I know people are probably disappointed about that. Do you still like being a raccoon? You do. Do you have anything you want to say? No? Where are you going to go? You going to leave for a little bit? Okay. You come back and see me? All right. You say bye. Well, thank you for coming and listening to Story Time. I'm so excited to be here and to be able to read Sully the Raccoon with you all. This is the book we are so excited about. Sully inspired me to write this because people didn't understand some of his differences, and I thought that it would be such a joy to his classmates and his friends if I had a tool to be able to help people understand him a little bit better. So without further ado, let's get into the story. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know what you think. Sully the Raccoon. Sully wakes me up in his raccoon costume every day. Sully is my younger brother. He has an intellectual disability and he doesn't speak, which is a fancy way of saying his brain works differently than mine. There's that Sully in the raccoon costume. His disability makes him act younger than he really is, and that gets him into tons of raccoon mischief. Like mischief on the school bus. Let me see that page. What is Sully doing in that picture? He's stealing food from someone else's backpack. He still does that. At the grocery store, at the pool. I think that's Adult Swim that he's jumping in at. Even in the middle of the night. He's sneaking out to jump on that trampoline in the middle of the night. However, Sully has not always been a raccoon. His raccoon adventure began a few years ago. Every autumn, Mom picked out Halloween costumes that Sully refused to wear. There's everybody picking out Halloween costumes. When Sully was 2, Mom tried a monster costume. Right here. When Sully was 3, a dinosaur cape. I think we still have that costume. At the age of 4, she picked out a fireman suit. Each time, Sully would snarl and rip off the costume. Because of his disability, he could not tell us what he wanted to wear. This ended with Sully trick-or-treating barefoot in his favorite pajamas. We have lots of Halloween pictures just like this. The summer after the failed fireman costume, my Uncle Alex came to visit. The day he arrived, Sully foraged through the pantry. There he is. Rummaged in the kitchen junk drawer. Explored all the closets. And hid the TV remotes. After watching Sully eat his oatmeal with his hands, Alex announced, "I am going to start calling you Sully the Raccoon." Does anyone else eat their oatmeal with their hands? After Uncle Alex left, my parents were less frustrated and more entertained by his raccoon antics. So was I. Like his growling instead of talking. Does anyone else growl a lot? I do. Scavenging for food in the middle of the night. Hiding all my toys, and overflowing the bathroom sink. Do you think these things have really happened in my house? Having a disability is an important part of Sully's identity. There's nothing to fix or heal. We love him just the way he is. Is he being silly in this picture? Oh, popcorn on his head. Does that happen in your house? Does anyone put popcorn on their head? The next Halloween, Sully was 5, and my mom knew exactly what costume to buy. Sully squealed with delight when he tried on his costume and spent the evening entertaining everyone we met. He ate candy bars. Well, there's that saying. He's finally a raccoon. He ate candy bars with the wrappers on. Are we supposed to do that? No. No. He hid behind bushes to scare the nice people handing out candy, and gave the best raccoon hugs to everyone we met. If we know Sully, we know that we love Sully hugs. He likes to hug. I like a good hug too. After a magnificent night, scampering around, gathering candy, Sully fell fast asleep in his costume. There he is, out cold, chocolate all over his face. That still happens in our house. When he woke up the next morning, he refused to take off the raccoon costume. He has been waking me up as Sully the raccoon ever since. The end. I hope you guys loved story time with my little book about my amazing Sully. Please grab a copy, share with your friends. We just absolutely are so excited about this book. I have an amazing illustrator that I worked with. Her name is Daria, and she will continue to illustrate our Sully the Raccoon books, and we'll have more adventures with Sully the Raccoon. Sully learned to surf this summer, and so I think I probably see a Sully surfing book in the future. Thank you all for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.